G'day viewers, well unfortunately this wash machine didn't work out. Parts for this, to replace parts like the motor especially, instead of replacing the switch in the motor you have to replace the whole damn motor. Because yeah, it originally had weak starting torque. It would just, that's about as fast as it will go and start up, then it will spin, then kick start. But I could just hold my hand on it and it wouldn't start, so that's how weak it was. Not enough to overcome that. It's just, I think it could be in the windings. I've set it at 12, what was it, the switch that might be causing it, but they reckon, the repair guys reckon it's the motor itself. Once there's weak starting torque, that's it. They reckon it's usually the windings are on their way out, if a motor has weak starting torque. So that's like a $500 odd part right there. So already not worth fixing, unfortunately, but we've got a brand new speed queen in our bathroom, so any part that's off this, it's still good. Will be yeah, good to repair that one there if that one ever starts go bad. Good control switch. I kept everything how it was. Got the schematic and the manual here and everything. So got a kick-ass pump with it. A big commercial quality pump. That still works fine. Everything works fine but that motor. This will not start, which is so pathetically weak. Left all the wires intact, marked everything with the text so to be double sure how I took it apart. And in the process of pulling the drum assembly off, it just sits on this little bit here on this pivots. I want to get to that gearbox and find how that works. Might as well pull the gearbox apart. It'll be interesting to find how that gearbox agitates this little shaft here. So might make an interesting video on that one day. But yeah, that's the water seal I needed to replace, but apparently that's an expensive part, and then I mucked up with a puller to get it off, so that's another expensive part, so already not worth fixing. Yeah, that's the leaked water because of this water seal was bad, and yeah, that motor not starting properly. There were the only two things wrong with it. It's a 1989 model, so it's a 20-year-old machine. But the drain hose that fit the new speed queens, it's just black. That's the only thing that's different is the colour. The shape of the machine's changed slightly and the motor mounts up on here instead of on the base. Then I'm going to pull it all apart and just put it back together as a machine, but have it like some sort of so you could use it to store stuff in, like I put a lining or something in it, or wood or something, use it as a clay tamper, or it might make a good electrolysis tank. There's little hinges up here somewhere that latch on up here, and if you lift the whole bit up, you can put a tank inside that and make a good electrolysis tank anyway, disguised as a washing machine. Certainly a good project if anyone wanted to do that. Just got to pull this black drain hose off, that will slide off, take it off the bottom of this drum, and that's all free. Got a couple of good hoses. These are still good, these little clutch things, I know they can be replaced in machines, they normally wear out. But yeah, it's been very interesting to pull apart. That's a pretty heavy weight, that's just a plastic thing full of concrete. So I can imagine why that motor wouldn't start. That's how tired that motor was, would not turn that big weight around. So that motor's pretty much had it. So yeah, undo that bolt. So we'll do that, see how we go. Okay viewers, well that's how it sits. The pivot's inside there. No lubrication, it's pretty smooth acting on that. All you need to do now, put a frame out here, drop these down, lawnmower engine from here to here, a vertical shaft digs or something off a line tractor, just fire it up and just chuck bricks in there, see what happens. But yeah, I ain't got any of the engines or anything like that to do that, so we'll make a great video under this. Yeah, what you just put there, that clamp around there to the engine, put a guard around the engine so that nothing falls or smashes on the engine. Just chuck whatever you want in here until it just flies to pieces. But yeah, my guess is it's going to go so far out of hand those springs will end up letting go and it'll just tumble over. So you could try and just roll your braces on here so the whole thing just stuck, but yeah, would make a great video though if someone did that. Put a breeching strap in here, to here, ran it, as it is, full speed, if you get it in the right direction so it spins. But anyway, yeah, you pull this down and that spring should lift out. And that one there, and that one there, and this thing's completely free. Under these clips, this lifts off. Under those bolts, the inner drum lifts out, so on. Might as well learn how these bloody things work, so. This sounds interesting, this part here. How the hell does it agitate? I've always wondered. There's a little gear in there, so might be worth pulling it apart, look at it, make like a cut open, or if it's possible, to sectionise it and have it going on a small motor so you can see it working, if that's possible. But yeah, it'd be cool. So yeah, pull those springs off, or do that. Curve wheels, electrics in there, bits and pieces in there, find a container that those are the nuts and bolts, organise everything, put these somewhere. I believe this is one piece. This is spins this way to agitate. There's a little gear there, there's a little another gear up there, which looks kind of interesting. Turn it backwards, just clutch engages. Presses down that clutch. Then it stops. There's a little mica pad, so its brakes, which are in remarkably good condition. They usually wear out on these. Got a slight amount of wear on them, but it's not very bad at all. Big thing for the concrete, just a bit of plastic filled with concrete. There's a flywheel. So that way it spins, and that's how it agitates. It spins that way. Complicated array of gears in there to make it agitate somehow. And there's a bit that it pivots on. Sits on these, I don't know, Kevlar pads. And it's got like a Vaseline type grease in there, which appears to have never ever have gone bad. And that's the bottom of it. Feet, there's little feet come in useful. So that's what the bottom of the washing machine looks like that. If it's a speed queen type, that is. Sits in there. I leave this all as one piece, so I can put this back together, make a frame, and if I ever get a lawnmower engine, a power lawnmower engine, that's if it spins the right way to spin the drum. If it spins the other way and agitates, yeah, I don't gain anything. But yeah, that would be pretty cool if someone did that, put a lawnmower engine on it, spun it, and just chuck bricks and stuff in it. Anyway, I'm just going to put all this aside, organise this stuff, put all this stuff aside somewhere. So yeah, thanks for watching.